Hello and welcome to the video. I'm going to take you through the design process of my LEGO Great Western Railway 2884 class, most famously known under the guise of Queen's Miracle Express from the music video for their song Breakthrough. Before I continue, I haven't built this in real life as it's currently still in the design stage. Having been a long-time Queen fan, I wanted to build something in LEGO that could represent my passion for both the band and LEGO trains, and the opportunity came to me when I saw Queen's music video for their song Breakthrough for the first time, in which Freddie Mercury does some truly ridiculous things to do on a train. After a bit of research, I found that the steam engine they used for the video was a repainted ex-Great Western 2884 class. They were designed by Charles Collett based on the 2800 class, but better. 83 were built from 1938 to 1941, and 9 have been preserved. For the music video, the production team added boards to the side of the boiler and applied decals all over with the text Miracle Express boldly painted on the sides. Before I started this design, I wanted to see if anyone had attempted a 2884, and I only found two, one by Adam Hickey and another by Luke Triton. Both of them, however, were restricted by the fact that they were running for LEGO Ideas, which does not allow custom pieces. Here are some criteria that I placed for my model. It would have to go around R40 curves, it had to be in scale with my other engines, and it should be able to take the guise of both the Miracle Express and the original Great Western 2884 class. As with most of my builds, the process started with the chassis. I'm currently using Brecklin Bricks medium wheels for this model, as well as their coupling rods. All the other rods are pure LEGO pieces and use the same technique as my Andrew Barclay Shunter and my H2 Atlantic. Another thing worth noting is that the cylinders use LEGO's new 1x2 slope pieces, something that I first encountered in the LEGO Tuxedo Cat set. Something that I'm very proud of on this model is the red accents. Look between the wheels. I think it just makes the model pop a bit more and sort of breaks the monotony of the black without standing out too much. Once I was happy with the wheelbase, I built the frame and the body. I encountered some difficulty regarding the tilted bars at the front of the running board. I simply put a bar in a tile clip and angled it downward. Just to be sure, I tested it in real life and it seems to hold its place quite well. The 2884's boiler has a distinct slope, a feature that is a constant in many of the Great Western's locomotive designs. I've done sloped boilers before, but none of them would be the right size for this engine, so I'd have to design a new one. The boiler I ended up with was an ordinary cheese slope boiler with the last 5 studs raised by one plate and a gradual slope upward towards the firebox. This was the boiler I had for a while until I thought of a way to raise the cheese slopes by increments of half plates using brackets. Other details include the handrails on the side of the boiler, the tubes that lead to the safety valve which I've represented using sausages, and the steam pipes which I've actually attached to the running board instead of the boiler itself. From here I'll work backwards in discussing the build. I built the cab sideways, and I couldn't tell you why. The cab interior has plenty of details, and I tried to replicate the real 2884 class, down to the golden pipes that line the sides of the cab. Again, something that you can find in many Great Western locomotives. It even has an openable firebox door, represented by a plate clip attached to one of the golden pipes. This is definitely one of the interiors that I'm most proud of. I used brackets to make the slopes line up with the curved slopes on the roof, and next to that I have another bracket used to place a binocular piece on its side, portraying the whistle. The tender chassis was quite literally a copy and paste from my H2 class, with some minor adjustments after the fact, including the ladders. The body consists of some pretty interesting techniques. I used panels to make the walls really thin, jumpers used to represent the lamp irons, and brackets for the side extrusions. I promise that's the last one. Now that I had a decent 2884 model, I could start to turn it into the Miracle Express. Pretty much all I needed to do was add the sideboards with the Miracle Express text on it, and that was quite easy. When I get this in real life, I'll print out a design and stick it on the sides, as well as on the front of the engine and the tender. Here are some prototype screenshots I took from before I updated the boiler. Thanks for sticking around till the end, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Brackets.